Shout out everybody in the building, man. Shout out, salute everybody in the building, man. Y'all know who it is. It's Ice, so you know who said it, man, on this late night stream in the lounge, man. Y'all rocking with the chosen one, the founder of the lounge. I am he, I am him, I am Iceup84. And I want to welcome each and every last one of y'all to the lounge, man. Tap the fuck in. Y'all already know. Tell a friend to tell a friend. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could have been anywhere else in the world or doing anything else, but you here rocking the vibing with Ice, so I don't take that lightly. With that being said, you already know the rules, man. I require one rule, and that's that you take off your shoes before you enter into the lounge. After you do that, man, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you don't miss none of our drop, or hit the notification bell so you don't miss none of our drop. Also, make sure you leave a comment in the comment section after the live. Let me know how you feel about the content. And last but not least, share the video so we can get Ice more into the algorithm. You already know what we on, man. We back on that college. So with that, we're going to go ahead and give some knowledge. Let's get it.
Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see, the number 6 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 12th-ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And, guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Gamecocks will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll run it from the gun. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on 3rd down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
And already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the first on that last carry. They should keep feeding him the football. The more success they have, it's going to open up the play-action game.
The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Moore will throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Got a man. It's Hughes. Oh, a lot of space. Touchdown, Ducks! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The option. He'll toss it. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
That's exactly what you want to do against the option. You want that thing to string along out wide so you get more bodies to the football. Nice job playing the first option, the quarterback. They've sent the pitch out wide. Guess what? Ready for that too. They tackle him and they get him on the ground.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Pressure coming. And he's snowed under.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Throwing on the run. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Looked to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, he'd be
open field on the right. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
Hand off to the lone back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. They'll move the wide receiver. Creates a little room. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that third and short.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Oh, they're after him. And he'll slide after picking up the first down. The Gamecocks are marching down the field. Caught behind the line. It's Bennett. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll run the option. Wide open spaces. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. And the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Oh, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be second down. Offense in a bunch formation. To the air, it's Sellers. Rushes on him. Ernie on the Jets. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Well, it's no wonder this quarterback is getting more and more confident, not necessarily throwing it, but I think running it. You saw that earlier in this drive, too. On that last play, he's thinking to himself, man, it's been working for me so far. Every time I just tuck it, take off scrambling, something good seems to happen. So that's not going to stop. And I think moving forward, this defense has got to expect him to scramble more often.
And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a fourth down. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
Hauls it in, the first down and more. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9.
And they must have had a play in practice that they just felt was unstoppable because they essentially just took away an automatic chip shot field goal to go for that fourth down. But because of the execution, it was just too good. They're looking now to score 6.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And he added the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone, it's Whittington. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Moore to the air. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And
this free safety and how he plays center field, and oftentimes he's able to bait QBs into bad decisions. He did it right there. Made the quarterback think he was dropping one way, put his foot in the ground, got in front of that pass, and then showed you the wheels, returning it for a touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
I love that play call by the offensive coordinator. Your quarterback just threw a pick 6. You want to pick him right back up, right? So don't handcuff him. On the very first play of the next drive, let him throw the football to try to reestablish a rhythm and reestablish some confidence. Obviously, that one falls incomplete, but they need to get this guy back into a rhythm. The only way you do that is by throwing the ball.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Got it in the middle. It's Hughes. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. He's got it. First down and more. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10. Moore will throw. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
I like the idea by the quarterback. He wanted to attack the middle of the field. He found his open guy. Receivers just got to be able to make a play for him.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. 2nd and 10. He'll throw again. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on 3rd down here. From the gun, wants to pass. Time to take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity to make such a big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to haul that in, make your quarterback look good, and make a big play for this offense.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Going back to the well, another deep ball. He can't haul it in, incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. And the Ducks will boot it away to start the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll open the 2nd half with a run. It's a seam wide open. Got the first down and still on his feet. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
Shoots it to the left. It's caught downfield. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
The lone back's got it. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Gets away. Scrambling away. He'll throw it. This time it's complete. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
They'll go to the toss. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Fires into the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead's extended a little further. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Moore to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Casper. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
South Carolina, 17, Oregon, 7.
The Ducks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hughes. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
The Ducks with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Hughes. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Moore will throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Garcia. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
I really like this slot receiver because of his shiftiness, and you see that on his route running. Really, really nice job creating separation for his QB.
Makes the catch, and he will score. Touchdown, Oregon. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Harbor. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. The give, and tick, 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 tick. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
1 more yard on this second down might just put an exclamation point on this one. Right back to the well. There he goes. He's loose. He's at the 40. The 20. Inside. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. That drive took no time at all. Couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Moore to the air. Grabs it in the middle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He wants a big play here late. Catch inside the 30 and still running. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And that one sails through the back of the end zone.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to go up top. He'll take another shot here. And he's got it for a touchdown, so hold on a second. They're not dead yet. In fact, they're suddenly feeling much better.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
My philosophy on going for two is only when you have to. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half.
South Carolina.
Looking for the two-point try. Moore will throw. He's got it in the end zone for the two as they draw a little closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33.
I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll throw on 3rd and short. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
And how nice is it to just have a quarterback that you believe in, that you can trust, you can put it in his hands on 3rd down to make the right decision. You've got the lead, and you've got your guy. He sees it, nothing open, tucks it, gets a huge 3rd down conversion for this offense.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The defense will use a timeout, and the clock is stopped with 24 seconds left. And the Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Try to get it to the edge. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
How nice is it as a play caller when you've got a running back as good as this guy, right? I mean, you can just dial up conservative run calls. Nothing has to be too tricky, too fancy. You just know he's going to go make good things happen. Even when it's not blocked properly, he is still finding ways to rip off long runs. This guy now has over 150 yards rushing in the game. Doesn't look like he's slowing down, guys.
Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. Imagine matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with who's better, who's going to make the playoff. Big feather in the cap, big day for them.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Hey, yo. Hey, I'm about to go heat up my food real quick, man. I'm going to play you while I'm eating, man. I know it's weird eating. I'm eating late at night like this, man. But, yeah, I'm about to get my grub on real quick. But now I'm going to play you still, though. I'm going to play you while I'm eating. Turn the camera off and shit. Yeah, I played a hell of a game, huh? I know you was watching. Alright. Here we go. I thought I had put the shit on mute, man. I didn't even play that shit. Here we go.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, First Bank Stadium, home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on another SEC rival, the Vanderbilt Commodores. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Commodores will get us started with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside is 5.
South Carolina offense will take over. First and 10.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10.
I'll tell you what, you want to quiet this crowd down. You want to do something demoralizing to your opponent. Establish the run game early on offense.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive line.
Give me 1 second, homie.
How about that defense in the backfield, nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for a loss.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand.
All that hot air killing me, man. All that hot air killing me. Let's get it.
They'll line up for a second down play. The give to the back. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete, and all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
This offense wants to send a message on the opening drive of the game. No punting today. They'll go for it on 4th down. Quarterback adapting. Finds him out of the backfield. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. 4th down, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions, dog.
Back to throw, it's Pavia. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Complete to the right. And it's a fumble after that huge gain. Defense has him there on the move.
Now, this is a receiving group that practices making catches in traffic, and they're used to having guys trying to rip it free. He's got to do a better job of keeping 5 points of pressure after he makes the catch. That's a costly giveaway.
Yeah.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I love that play call. And quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot and pad my stats.
They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Wide receiver going in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And some room to work. Lots of running room. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Is incomplete. That's a 1st down for the offense.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Look, I know this offense didn't have the opening drive of the game they would have liked, but their defense now came away with a massive takeaway. Now you're seeing how that affects the offense. They're playing with a little bit of a pep in the step. Nice throw there, getting the 1st down. And this offense all of a sudden looks a whole lot different than what they did the last time out.
The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. After the step off, now they have to deal with 1st and 15. Dropping back, it's Sellers. On the move, he fires. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
When you get interceptions as a safety, It's anticipation. You can see it. They see the route. They break on it. They go make big hits and big plays. This time, he gets the big INT.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Sherrill. He makes it up to the 20-yard line before going out of bounds.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this third down from deep in your own territory. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots. You read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
They'll try to convert on 4th and long after giving up that big sack. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Commodores. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
And that is such a backbreaker for the defense. 4th and long, they're expecting throw that time. Everybody's got their eye on the QB, and still somehow they let the guy get in behind him for the long touchdown. That simply cannot happen.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they could not have finished with more style. An 86-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Raiders, it's good, homie.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Bringing the heat. And he left that one short. Tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Wants to fire on second down. Gets away from 1. Catch in the middle, it's Bennett. Still running at the 40. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
And first down for the offense.
Shit, tough running.
South Carolina, 0.
First play of the period, first down here. Wants to go up top on first down. The throw. A little floater there that falls incomplete.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass, it's Sellers. Swings it out to his running back.
Listen, if I'm a QB, second down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable third down. But when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back, got him on the ground so fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's going to take off. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
And how about the awareness by this guy on third down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that first down. It's third. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put my body on the line here and take a big hit and risk that to get this first. That's a big-time leadership play by the quarterback.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. On the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
Second down, he'll throw it. He rifles one deep down the middle. And he makes the catch at the 10. And he makes a grab. Defense draped all over him, and it's 1st and goal at the 9.
1st and goal, South Carolina.
And the Gamecocks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Takes an easy completion. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback just trying to spit it out to his running back in the flat there, but the defender all over him. As soon as he caught that football, he went down for a loss.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Here's a heat. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Yes, sir. Raiders East Coast in the motherfucking house, homie.
Oh, and he missed it, and they missed their chance to lock it up.
Man? You gotta be kidding me, man. You gotta be kidding me, man. Oh, my
The kickoff
God.
unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch.
Wow.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Stowers. Pocket breaking down. And a flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is. You don't see that penalty too often, but we see it here, an illegal forward pass.
Damn.
Line getting set on second down. Trying play action. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He'll pull it down. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Dropping back, it's Pavia. Finds his big tight end. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
Coming up, 4th down.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Catch in the middle, it's Stowers. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. The Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on first down. Buys a little extra time. Wide open downfield. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys on the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Wants to throw again. Here's the pressure. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some turnovers to get back in this game.
And the Commodores now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
South Carolina.
That is the last thing you want on first down as an offensive sack. Now it's second down. Off play action. Fires left. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And that's a good idea for this defense. I would be covering him too because he's already had a day's worth of yards. The big play out wide, man, they are finding him and he's making productive plays. So good job by this defense recognizing that guy's not beating me anymore.
The Commodores need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. To throw, it's Pavia. Throws for the tight end. On target over the middle. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Now, a 4th down.
On fourth down, going to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Stowers.
You got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
And the Commodores, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Under fire. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play.
This D coordinator, man, he will take sacks any way he can get them. They weren't able to get it right off the bat, but tremendous job pursuing. Nice speed. Everybody keeping their eye on the QB. They're able to force him out of bounds to create that negative play.
So now it's 2nd and long. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
It's now 3rd down.
It'll be 3rd and long. Got it, looking for a first. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on 3rd down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the 4th down.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half.
Get set.
The pull and throw off the RPO. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. They'll use a timeout right.
Yeah, I'm out of here, man.
What?
I'm out of here, man. I'm starting to fall asleep and shit, man.
Alright.
Hey, I'm off today, so I'm gonna be back on a little later. But I'm gonna be on early though, like early, like in the afternoon type shit.
Got it.
Yeah, bro, I'm getting sleepy, bro. I'm over here falling asleep, man. Hey, but yeah, hey, I gotta get up early anyway though. But
Okay.
but I'm off today, so yeah, I'm gonna fuck with it. I'm gonna fuck with it early, so y'all boys be on the lookout. I done ate this food. This shit done goddamn gave me the itis. Alright, man. Hey, much love to everybody in the chat, man. I love y'all. It's Ice, so you know who said it. I'll be back on later. Yeah, I'm gonna be back on later, man. Not even later, but like, you know what I mean by later is like later on this afternoon. You know what I'm saying? Cause Ice gonna be around. There ain't gonna be no late night stream. It's gonna be a early day stream type shit. You might do multiple shit. You might play college, 2K. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of UFC, a little bit of every goddamn thing. So y'all make sure y'all tune in to Ice, man. So with that being said, man, we gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Try to get me some sleep, and y'all should too. And yeah, man. Signing out from the lounge, man. Love y'all. Peace. That was a good ass game though, I ain't gonna lie. That was a good ass game. I just stopped that shit abruptly. Bro, I'm getting sleepy. That's why I had to stop it, because you was just gonna blow me the fuck out. So it's just best that I just go ahead and confess and be like, bro, I'm falling asleep over here, and yeah, let me get some rest. Yeah, nevertheless, we up out of here, y'all. Be blessed.